Hey there, Taurus Gemini, welcome to your reading. So today we're going to take a look at a past life. What do you experience in a past life? The one that is most relevant for you right now, because we do have many, and how that influences you in this lifetime. So we're going to take a look at career and love and what you are supposed to experience, what your destiny is on those two areas. So that should be exciting. If you like this type of content, if it resonates, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe, and to comment down below. I would definitely love to hear from you. And if you're interested in diving a little deeper, the link is going to be down below for a private reading, and you can also follow me on Instagram. Alright, so let's get started here. I was actually picking up on this thing of turning a page. So maybe there's a chapter that needs to end here in regards to whatever it is, that I feel like because you're not turning that page, it's not allowing you to move forward into a new stage, into a new place in your life, and you really need to flip that page. You really need to turn that page and start like a new chapter, start a new book or something. But let's see, big theme for the past life, inspiration. Oh, that's interesting. Aries Taurus just got that card. And for this lifetime big theme, we have blessed sight. Yeah, so I feel like you were very practical. I feel like in the past life you didn't really have any issues. You didn't issues in the sense of making things happen. I feel like you wouldn't go towards struggles and really cry over things, cry over spilled milk, you know. I feel like you were very practical about stuff. I feel like you would just like, okay, I want this, so this is what I'm gonna do, and this is how I'm gonna get it, and you would get it. I feel like you were very ambitious and independent, and you would get whatever you wanted. And I really feel like you were really looked up by others because of that. I don't think he was in a work environment or something. I feel like he was in a family environment. So, for example, your kids, I feel like they really looked up to you, and they were like, oh, when I grow old, I want to be like mom, or I want to be like that. And I really feel like they really looked up to you. I feel like family was a really important thing. And because like she's even with this wolf, and it's like her pack is the most important thing ever. And I feel like your pack was the most important thing ever, and you would never leave anyone behind. I feel like you were also really, really supportive, and you were always there for others. Sometimes maybe you weren't there for yourself, and that's where I feel like you could fail a little bit, you know. And all of this, I feel like it reflects here in this lifetime. I feel like you were, especially that last part of you're always there for others, and I feel like you always try to see good in every situation, in every person, and everything. And I feel like you tend to hold on to things that are not good for you. Because you see that good in people, because you see that good in situations, I feel like you tend to forget that just because you see the good doesn't mean that the good is there physically, and doesn't mean that it's going to be good for you. And so I feel like there's this thing of needing to heal a little thing. I feel like there is a big thing here that you haven't healed yet, and it's really blocking you. There's that thing of like turning the page, and yeah, I feel like you're not that you're always on the go or always on the run, but I feel like you don't take time to feel your feelings, feel your emotions, and really take care of that pain and feel the pain. You know, I always say that ever since I heard MJ from Soulful Revolution say this, it really got stuck with me, which is the only way out of a storm is through the storm. And I feel like you kind of tend to avoid it a little bit. It's like you look to the side. You're having like a tornado there, and you're like, oh, look, there's a bird flying. Oh, that's so beautiful. You know, I feel like you kind of try to avoid problems because, again, I feel like you're so optimistic and so hopeful, and you always try to be there and to be in that kind of vibe and mindset and everything, that I feel like you tend to forget about your emotions, and you tend to forget that it's okay to not be okay, and that you should take care of those not so good feelings as well. Okay, but let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. So yeah, I feel like that is your biggest lesson for this lifetime. The biggest thing that you're here to learn and accomplish and stuff. So what is a big theme here for the past life? What else can we know? What else can you tell us? So we have the fairy ring, the Nine of Cups, and for this lifetime, please. All right. There we go with the Ace of Pentacles, like a new beginning. And we have King, oh wow, yeah, look at that, King of Cups and Knight of Swords. So opening your heart, okay? Opening your heart to yourself. Opening your heart to yourself. Because I feel like when it comes to others, your heart is open. You give, and you just love to give. And you love and everything. But I feel like it's time for you to give to yourself a little. Because again, I feel like you're always on the, oh, this happened, okay, let's just get up and keep fighting. And you don't give yourself the time to heal that wound, you know? And I feel like you get to this point where you feel exhausted and you feel so much pain that it's unbearable, you know? I feel like you tend to hold it all in, and then it comes to this point where you're just like, boom. And I feel like that may hurt you sometimes, okay? So I feel like one of the biggest themes for this lifetime is to learn how to slow down. And with this Ace of Pentacles, learning how to connect a little bit more with that Taurus energy of being more grounded and taking a good look at how you feel. And yes, the blessed side and seeing all the good and being hopeful, but having this healing, okay? Because that is what I feel like will allow you to blossom into like full thing, okay? And also leaving what is not good for you, okay? And when it comes to your past life here, with this fairy ring and Nine of Cups, is again, I feel like you didn't let anything stop you. I feel like you had a dream, you would go get it, and nothing could stop you there. And with this fairy ring, I really feel like because of it, you could have been a bit of a workaholic. I feel like you were constantly like wanting more and trying to get more, not in a greedy way. I really don't think that it was like that, but I feel like it just you didn't stop. I feel like you didn't stop, and that I don't think it was that beneficial for you, because again, we would get to this point that it was you would get to a burnout point, either physically or emotionally, whatever it was. But I do feel like you had really high hopes and dreams, and most of those dreams and hopes you kind of you fulfilled them, and you got the things you wanted. The thing is, at what cost, right? And yeah, that may still be a little thing that is with you from that past life. But let's actually take a deeper look into this and see what were your patterns and cycles that you didn't break, that are still with you and you're supposed to break. So what are the patterns here? And what were the cycles? Oh, wow. I feel like you were very hard on yourself in a way. There's a specific word, but I can only think of it in Portuguese. But I feel like you were very hard on yourself, and it's like, it has to be this way, you know? And so I feel like that would break your heart a little bit, and you had really like high expectations of yourself, I feel. And so whenever you wouldn't be able to accomplish something, to do something, I feel like you really got hurt and broken because of it. And here, when it comes to your patterns, you have the witch, the orchid, and the empty cottage. So there's that thing of whenever someone else was going through something, you would be the first to be there. You'd be the first to give them really wise advice. I feel like you were really wise. I feel like you had a lot of knowledge. I feel like, again, people really did look up to you. And I feel like personal relationships and close circle, everyone would always count on you. And you would always be there. And I feel like you would really like tell them everything they needed to hear. You would just be the person. You were super kind. When it came to yourself, however, I feel like you weren't there for yourself, and you also had a little problem with letting others in and letting others be there for yourself. I feel like there was even a situation where when you were younger, possibly, I feel like when it came to friendships, you you went through this friendship. I'm hearing childhood. I really feel like it was like when you were really young, where you trusted someone and you were like besties, like closest friends ever, and I feel like that person betrayed you. It was like the person that you trusted, the person that you would count on, and that person really let you down. I feel like there was something about jealousy and something about like envy. They were really, they wanted your life, they wanted what you had and everything, and I feel like they betrayed you. And so that's why I feel like you may have a little problem with trusting people and letting people in. It's because I feel like you're afraid of getting betrayed. And even in career, I feel like you may have a little trouble with delegating tasks, for example. It's like, oh, I should just do it myself because no one is able to do it like me. And I really feel like you could be surprised. Because I feel like there are people that really understand you. There are people that really want to help you. And if you just tell them how you want things and when you want things and everything to the right people, and I feel like with your intuition, you will know who those people are, they would do everything that you want. And would be much easier for you. Okay? So yeah, you may have a little bit of trouble with trusting people here. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 100%. I feel like you have this history of trusting the wrong people. And so even though you're always there for others, you don't let them be there for you because of it. And in regards to love, I do feel like there's specifically someone that you trusted, and I feel like you keep telling yourself that, oh, but they're good, oh, but they'll change. That's probably what they're telling you. And I don't think that ever happens. It's almost like they say that, they start working on it, and then, you know what, let me just take a little day of break, and boom, they go back to it. And it's an ongoing thing, over and over and over and over again. And that's something that you may need to end. And even that friendship that we were talking about, possibly, if it's not love, it could be a friendship here, that you need to turn the page. But it could have been a friend here and now it shows up as love. That's quite possible. But I feel like you kind of went through the same cycle with that person. It was like that person betrayed you, but then they would show up and you had so many good memories and they were always there for you, and like, maybe I should just give them another chance, and boom, they would do the same thing again. I feel like they were constantly using you and constantly just betraying you. But I feel like it was really hard for you to let that person go. But let's see here in career. So what were the talents and skills you acquired, the lessons you've learned that are helping you now? And, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What is your destiny here in this lifetime? What is the purpose? Huh, interesting. Okay. So, here in the past life, we have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And again, a little bit of a workaholic kind of situation. I feel like you work hard and you work and you work and you work and you work until you have what you want and until you reach it. And that is good, not the workaholism part. So I feel like it's good that you have that determination and work ethic and you're really like focused and everything. But I also feel like you dream a little and then you just take that dream and you plan it 100%, and you don't allow really a lot of emotion into it. And you kind of forget of all the dream and you just focus so badly on the plan, on following that plan and being strict with that plan. Again, I feel like you're really hard on yourself. And I feel like that kind of brings down all the motivation and all the excitement you used to have. And I feel like that's something that you kind of need to work on a little bit. Because with this Knight of Cups and the Dusk is specific, it's literally about that, demotivation, losing energy, and maybe lacking a little bit of courage. So I feel like you need to amplify a little bit that dream beginning stage. I feel like you had a lot of inspiration, you have a lot of inspiration, a lot of good ideas, and you just feed out of that. But then you kind of stop feeding out of that and you feed out of the plan. You feed out of the practicality and what makes sense. And sometimes I feel like you don't need that. You actually need quite the opposite. Sometimes, for example, something that I do with my planning is that I don't plan on a daily basis. I plan weekly. Because sometimes I want to, sometimes I want to do a specific thing. Sometimes I'm feeling like doing readings. Sometimes I'm not feeling like doing readings. My energy is really low. Sometimes, so I use those days to do more like back office, thumbnails, and stuff like that. Other stuff that is needed. And that really allows me to flow with my energy. That allows me to get into that inspiration point. And that is what I feel like you need a little bit here. Is sure, you can plan the whole thing, but create room for inspiration, create room for flexibility, create room for the unexpected. And that is where I feel like you're really going to get the success, because that I feel like allows you to grow. You go from a page to a knight, and here to a queen, right? And to the king eventually, page, king, page, knight, king. That's your ultimate goal. And this is where I feel like you start. And with that Ace of Swords is try to get new habits. And those habits is inner child, is just letting yourself be creative. Okay, try to incorporate a little bit that into your career, into your routines and everything, because I feel like that is actually going to speed things up much. It's going to speed things up for you. It's going to make things move much faster and in a much easier way. Okay, and I feel like it's really going to help you. So let's see what else we have. We have acceptance here and unexpected. Talking about leaving room for the unexpected. I really feel like you're gonna get your big breakthrough out of the plan. And sure, you need a plan. Sure, you need to do that stuff and everything. But I feel like your big breakthrough, it's going to be something that is not on the plan or not in the order you planned stuff. So maybe you kind of planned, you're launching 3 products that month. And you planned that, okay, so I'm going to start launching the product A, then product B, and then product C. And something unexpected happens with product A, and you kind of have to move around things, and product B goes first. Let it happen, because that is actually what's going to give you the breakthrough. If not for product B, then definitely for product A, because there was something there that needed to change a little bit. Maybe product A was really what's going to bring you the success, but because there was something missing, or you needed to learn a strategy, you needed to learn something, things had to be moved around, and that needed to happen. So you can learn, and now product A is going to be the huge success. Okay? So take it out however it resonates for you, but it's about allowing freedom in your career. Okay, and when it comes to your past life with that acceptance there, I really feel like, again, you were really kind to others, and you connected with them. I feel like you were very, very kind. You feel like you were community oriented. However, it was like, yeah, but keep the distance. Yeah, but let me do the work, So yeah, I feel like independence here is a really strong thing, and that's really good, but maybe allow some people there. So let's see here. What is the next step to take in your career? What is the advice here for you to get into that success that is promised for you? Hello. So we have change. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. So there's that thing of flexibility, of unexpected. Maybe you even you went to college in a specific field, and now you're like, oh, I'm actually really into dance, I don't know, and I kind of want to pursue a dance career. Pursue that dance career, okay? Change course. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course, okay? Whenever something is not happening in your favor, it's actually happening in your favor. It's for you to take action towards something new, okay? Let's get one more. Thank you. We actually got 2 more. So we have over here growth. Evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Man, get out of that plan. You're planning too much. we have move. A long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. A lot of like inner child and creativity and just allowing yourself to flow. And we also have security. The true security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed. So definitely take time for yourself. Put energy on things that you love. Create space for things that you love in your routines. Really do things that empower you and that you love, okay? That excite you. That is where success is going to be. All right? So, let's get here into love. Ooh, that was quick. Okay. I actually feel like it's not. Let's see. Taurus-Gemini, let's get into love here, please. Okay. So, what happened here in love? What were the cycles? What is influencing us in this lifetime? That's interesting. And what is the destiny here? What are we supposed to experience in love in this lifetime? Okay. This is so interesting. Let me just get one more card here. This Eight of Cups is really throwing me off. It was looking so good. You have the Forget-Me-Not and the Moon. Oh wow, the Moon. And with the Lovers, kind of feel like there was a third party here. And I don't think you were expecting it. I feel like it was really out of the blue. I feel like everything was so happy for you. I feel like you had this beautiful family. I feel like even with like this Empress energy here of Forget-Me-Not, I feel like you had beautiful children. And out of the blue, this person decides to cheat on you or to leave. I even feel like for some of you, this person left. And I feel like it got really hurt. I feel like you had so much love for that person. And that person chose passion and sex specifically and went towards someone that was so, I feel like they were so like I don't know, they were they were regular, they were normal, they were like really bland. And I feel like, man, I feel like it was so hard for you because I really feel like it was out of the blue, especially with this Moon energy. I feel like this person was keeping secrets. And when you found out, it was really a shock. Not only for you, I feel like it was a shock for everyone. Because with that Sun energy, I really feel like, especially in the beginning, it started so beautifully. It was so awesome. It was so special. And then, oh, you know what? Yeah, I get it. It's like, it's the typical, I don't know, not to judge anyone, but it's like the typical, you have a beautiful marriage, and instead of working on the marriage, you go towards a younger person. It was kind of like that. It was kind of what happened. And for this lifetime, we have the King of Wands, the Well, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you may have a little bit of commitment issues. And it's actually, I don't think it's because, I mean, you could have gone through some stuff, but I don't think it's because of anything specific. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't really feel like called to anyone, or no one really gets me into that commitment vibe. And I do feel like it's because of this. I feel like it's because you're afraid of getting hurt. I would advise you to do like a past life regression, because that could actually help you here, to kind of unblock those memories and really heal you. And that really does work. That really does work. Because, for example, with tarot, I was having a really hard time, like, affirming myself in it, like, talking about it, and being confident in it, like, saying, oh, I'm a tarot reader, I do tarot. Like, talking about that kind of stuff with my family, and feeling like they were not judging me. And I did a past life regression, and it ends up that it was actually a witch, right? I was doing witchcraft and stuff, and people kind of didn't like it. So it was in a different time, and I got hanged. So I was the typical witch that you see in history books and everything. And that, just knowing that, and just feeling the compassion for my ancestors, you know, just feeling the compassion of my past lives, and just knowing that, okay, but I am on the right path, and okay, I couldn't, for example, just like seeing how happy I was really unlocked that thing of, man, I am on the right path, you know. And I feel like you could find some really good memories there, and you can find some really good things that kind of unblock this. I feel like you do have a lot of options. I feel like people are really attracted to you. I feel like you are a very attractive person, but again, I feel like you feed out of passion and attraction because of this. This is what your past husband or wife, I feel like it was husband. I feel like you were a woman overall. But I feel like that person fed off passion and attraction. Not even passion, I feel like it was attraction, and they kind of ruined everything. You could have, like, for example, I don't know, parents that went through the same situation, or someone you look up to. I don't think that is for everyone, though, because I don't think that you have anything to link to this in this present lifetime. And so it may be really weird to everyone around you, and maybe even to yourself, like, why you don't really want commitment, and why you may be scared of commitment. And I feel like it could be because of this. And the only way through the storm is looking at the storm, or the only way out of the storm is through the storm. Then I definitely feel like feeling that pain and reviving those memories, and knowing that, okay, but I can do different now. Okay, but I can be with someone that actually appreciates me, and this is not my wound, this is the wound of my ancestors. This is a cycle that I can break. I feel like that would actually bring you a lot of peace and tranquility, and allow you to move things forward. Okay. Ooh. So we have abundance here. Wow. Self-reflection. Yeah, I feel like it's really important. I mean, if you really don't want a commitment, then it's fine. Just make sure that you're not doing it out of a place of hurt, which right now I feel like it kind of is, especially with this self-reflection. There's definitely something here that you need to connect yourself with from yourself. You see how she's like holding hands with herself, looking herself in the mirror and everything. It's you in your past life. That's definitely something that you need to address. So then you can make like a conscious choice of, okay, I really don't want a commitment. I really want to be by myself. I really want to be single. And that is okay. But again, make sure that you're doing it out of a good place. And with this abundance, it's like, I really feel like you had everything. I feel like you've also had a lot of children. And I feel like you are so beautiful. Oh man. Let's move forward, because I don't like this. It's like I'm feeling your pain from the past life. I really feel like you were so heartbroken. And because I can really see how beautiful you were, even physically, and that is, my goodness, because it's so stupid, because this person cheated on you and betrayed you for attraction, for beauty, and you were already so beautiful, and you had even more because you had a beautiful soul, such a caring soul, and that person just went and break your heart, and that is just Well, let's see here what the next step is. I do feel like there is already someone around your energy. You may not give them a lot of attention, I feel. It could even be like a friend or something that is really into you. And I feel like it could be something really beautiful. But, all right. Oh my God. And we talk about friends, and we have literally the friend card. Bro, wow. So, let's see here. Be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others. So definitely be kind to yourself and heal that, okay? Really connect with yourself. Self-reflection, that is going to be the biggest key. We also have truth. Truth is different at different levels of consciousness. Reserve judgment. Risk. Take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. and energy. Stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy. And again, if you don't want commitment and you're conscious of it and you really don't want it, embrace it. You don't have to justify to anyone. You have to justify to yourself, right? You have to have the strong arguments and answers. You have to know the reason why you don't want it. And if it is out of fear, then it's definitely something that you may need to heal, because you could be missing on something really amazing. Like, what if you have the love of your life? What if you have someone that, I don't know, is everything that you've always imagined? It could be too good to be true, but what if it's like everything? You know? And I feel like you deserve it. I mean, I know you deserve it, but I feel like you can have it, you know? I feel like it's really closer than you think. But let's jump here into final messages and advice to finish this off. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. So we do have, oh, this is beautiful. Ooh. We have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, reading past wrongs, uprooting, yeah. So I really feel like you have that turning the page, right? I really feel like you have some roots to kind of take out. Okay, some strong beliefs, I feel, that you may need to revise a little bit and heal the past. We also have double mission, light work as starseed, serve the world by being you. Okay, just do whatever feels good. That inner child stuff, right? That creativity. Just go with the flow. And jump in. Andromeda energy, adventures, say yes to change. Risk, right? It can be really good. It can be really good. And I feel like your intuition is what's going to guide you the most. You look at all this purple and pinkish kind of stuff. I feel like you have a lot of love around you. So, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested into diving a little bit deeper into either of these areas, then the link is going to be down below if you're interested. And that is it. So I love you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.